Need that fresh lineup? Need that fresh cut, bro? So I got you. It's gonna cost you $400. Crazy, right? Well, my boy Jew Almighty is gonna be talking about how these barbers are charging 400 beans for a haircut. That's insane. And then niggas wonder why I cut my own hair. You know what I'm saying? I've been cutting my hair off and on since I was about 14, when my father gave me my first set of clippers. And I've since been to a professional barber, you know, whenever I just need that like fresh. But as of lately, I just cut my own damn hair. You know what I'm saying? But we're not gonna waste no time rambling. We're gonna do all of that during the video. So make sure you like and sub to the channel. Let's get into this video.
Barbers are out here trying to charge $400 for haircuts now.
His wife surprised him and paid $400 for this birthday haircut. Was it worth it?
Hey, y'all heard him.
$400. I genuinely don't know what's crazier. That a barber would even think to charge that amount of money.
And he's a top-notch barber. He's really looking out for you.
Or the fact that there are men actually paying that amount for a haircut.
I looked at your work. Your work is dog shit, yeah?
$83.99. Okay, yeah, so that's birthday.
Especially at a time when most people are just trying to save amount
How much
for
was
a
that?
haircut.
I looked at your work. Your work is dog shit, yeah?
$83.99. Okay, yeah, so that's
Oh,
birthday.
hell no. That gotta
Especially at a time when most
that
people are
gotta
just
be-
trying to
oh, no,
survive
hell
in
no.
this economy.
The motherfucking bank just charged me money because I don't have enough money in the bank. I can't even
That
afford
last
being
video had to
broke.
be
We're talking
clickbait.
about inflation, the shaky job market, layoffs everywhere, the cost of living continuously going up, and people literally just struggling to pay rent, to buy groceries, to put gas in their cars. And barbers out here charging a credit card payment for a lineup and a car note for a fade. That is insanity.
I'm not gonna lie to you. $400 for a haircut is really insane. Like, I'm not gonna lie. I personally wouldn't pay that much money. I don't care how much money I'm making. I could be making 10, 15 bands a month. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing that. But he said something here. He said that the economy is dog shit right now. You know what I'm saying? Everything is up. Groceries, car notes, rent. I mean, you name it. Shoe prices. And so if your profession is doing hair, being a barber, I mean, you would have to literally be getting probably like 10, 15, 20 clients a day, you know what I'm saying, to make a decent amount of money. And so I guess they figure most barbers, they'll like cut corners by just upcharging their prices for a haircut. Like, I can get someone to pay $400. I'm pretty much straight for the day. I don't need to take no more clients. I'm good. So that might be their thinking. See, this is what they be doing. This
But I'm
extra
Jew.
shit.
Welcome to the channel. Please like and share the video. Don't forget to sub. Now, let's get into it.
His wife surprised him and paid $400 for this birthday haircut. Was it worth it?
Hey, y'all heard him.
All right, let's see what he do. Okay, he went bald. Yo, all of this is not needed. This is so unnecessary to me.
This man is using every product and technique possible to justify that $400. But there's
I'm
only so many
saying.
ways you can cut hair or shave a head, and none of those
Facts.
ways justify $400. Steamer? He's doing everything.
You already did this yourself recently, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because I didn't know I was coming here.
Do you want to lower your eyebrows?
Yeah, you can.
I've never done that in my life. Do dudes do that? You
Nah.
lower your eyebrows?
Absolutely not. We not doing that. Nah. Leave them the way they are.
I've never even had a barber ask me that before. I guess that's what $400 gets you.
Okay, that I understand. You know, you got to get the scrub, you know, the scribbles or whatever word is term. So that part I understand. What the hell is this?
I guess it's turned into a spa treatment because I was about to say just that haircut alone was not nowhere near worth $400 at all. Maybe 50, 60 when you remove all the extra steam and all that stuff that was unnecessary, but $400?
So this nigga is a barber and an esthetician all in one. That's what we dealing with basically. Yo.
That man is using every technique possible.
Estheticians aren't gonna like this.
How long is his appointments? This is one person. This has to be like 2 hours.
The fuck? Are we making a Hollywood movie? Like, what is going on? He trying to get every single pore, every single oil strand out of this man's skin. Like, this is OD.
Read timing every pass, and dietitians dial in balance.
Do you want me to get the frizzies or lower it at all? No? He's not on.
Don't spray me with no Creed. I will go take my $400 that I saved from not getting a $400 haircut and go buy my own Creed.
Nah, no way. What? A pastry and
You better enjoy it. It was $400. Now look, is this a good haircut and lineup? Yeah, sure, it is. But paying a Cardinal for a haircut that's gonna last 2 weeks, even if you do that once a month, you're gonna be broke, dog. For $400, you're shaving and exfoliating my gooch too, big dog. Come on. How long is this session? Right, and that's my next question. How often does he need this kind of treatment? These barbers are trying to give you a spa day, dog. Just give me my cut. Exactly. I'm trying to be in and out as quick as possible. If I wanted a spa, I would go to the spa. Just give me my haircut.
yeah, because you may not know how that will make, you know, spa owners or estheticians feel that you're like moving in on their territory, because that's what you go there for. You go to get a haircut. You know what I'm saying? But I know what he's probably trying to do. He's like, yo, how can I basically corner the market? How can I also make money cutting hair, but then I could also get in on the esthetician spa treatment money as well? Let me just combine everything in one. You know what I'm saying? So he know he can't do no crazy upcharge on no haircut. So he's like, but I can get him with the spa stuff. Because if you go get like microderm, because I had an esthetician I used to go to. She used to give me that discount though. I wasn't paying no like $100. But when you do like microdermabrasion and you do a chemical peel, like that could be upwards of like 150, you know, depending. So yeah. See, he added all the extra, the pastry and the coffee and all that. Yeah, he whatever that was. Yeah, he doing a lot.
That's a haircut and facial. I paid $200 max. I've never gotten a facial. But $400 just sounds outrageous for what he just got. You could go get a whole entire spa day for like $150. Had the barber hired a hoe to finish him off. Still too much. Barbering, 10%. Spa, 90%. That definitely was a spa treatment and not a regular haircut. I will have to say he did everything possible to charge $400. He did. He used every technique, every ointment, admit he had everything to justify that. But unless that haircut lasts a whole month, which it don't, your hair starts growing back immediately, I wouldn't pay that much. I have to say respect to the barber for exhausting every effort to get his money's worth though, which leads back to the ever-increasing price of a haircut conversation. I said this before, but I absolutely grew out my hair because my barber's price kept going up. We started at like $30 and I tapped out at like $55. I just wouldn't pay more than that. And it kept going up in $5 increments every time I would come back to get a haircut. So I got me some clippers. I started shaping up my hair on my own, grew it out, and it's where it is now. Because I just couldn't justify paying $55, $60 for a haircut. I get that's the price. I get everything else goes up. So in order for barbers to get a raise, their price goes up. But I just couldn't do that. It's been a constant conversation now about how much barbers are charging and how many people are tapping out because they just don't want or can't. They can't afford to pay that much for a haircut every 2 weeks.
Okay, let me tell y'all something. If your barber's charging you $50, $60, even $70 in 2025 and he's a top-notch barber, he's really looking out for you because you do not understand the amount of attention to detail, the skill, the judgment, the 10,000 hours it takes to become a master barber that go into cutting that hair in a 30 to 45 minute window and being perfect with it. That is just like Anthony Edwards going out there and scoring 45 points night after night after night, going 80% from the three-point line, when the game's on the line, hitting every free throw and not fouling out. When you're a barber, you cannot mess up.
This is clearly barber propaganda.
I was gonna say, cause buddy, most of these barbers, respectfully, they're using Beijing. They're using that spray stuff to get the crispy lineup. They're using the white pencil to mark out, and it just makes the cut look that much more fake, and it just doesn't look, it just looks like something you'd see out of a cartoon or something like that. It's just too perfect. You know what I'm saying? I can't stand that. Like, that's another reason why I don't go to barbers, because the minute you don't spray none of that stuff on my head. I got a full hairline. My hairline's not receding. I'll have my hair well into my 60s. You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, pattern baldness don't run in my family. You know what I'm saying? I don't need none of that.
Barbers mess up all the time. As a matter of fact, it's very rare to get a haircut where there isn't some type of mess up, whether that's a corner too far back, the beard not being perfectly symmetrical or aligned on both sides. There are a million little things that barbers can and do mess up on all the time. No barber is out here like an architect with measurements, making sure everything is perfect. That doesn't happen. He's out here just doing barber propaganda, again, to justify these price increases that we all see.
On that line, that client's never coming back. If I take too much off the top, that hair is just not going to grow back immediately. So paying $70, $80, it's a lick. Because if you go to a doctor, the doctors with the most skill in the world, the most skilled technicians in their field, they're charging you $1,000 per session, and a barber's only charging you $80. And the time that it takes to gain that skill, you're getting blessed.
My man just compared going to the barber for
Hey, man, you know, respect to all barbers out there. You know, I understand y'all got to make a living and stuff like that. But listen, man, $70 is crazy. And I would go as far as to say you might want to maybe pivot and do something different. Shout outs to 360 Jeezy. For those that know, I was watching 360 Jeezy going all the way back to 2015. That's when I started like watching him when I wanted to do my whole wave thing. But I learned a lot of my haircutting techniques from him. Now, granted, I was already cutting my own hair before that, but learning how to fade properly and stuff like that is how I learned from him. So shout outs to him. You know what I mean? He said, you know, I'm going to take my skills to YouTube and show people how to cut hair. Not just him, Get Beamed, Nick Wavy, like Sir Cruz, like, see, all them dudes in the wave community, haircutting community, the Bartis. Some of y'all probably don't even know about the Bartis. That's how long I've been watching barbers on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
30 minutes, the same as going to a doctor, for an ailment or for a problem. Now, the doctor is actually responsible for doing something involving somebody's health. That is the craziest comparison ever.
Just literally have to let another client walk out the door. He came in asking for a skin drop fade, And like I said, those to me, those are the most time-consuming haircuts. So I need full price for that. Even though it is a haircut, But I told him 50 straight up, and then he was like, "Oh, that's too much." I was like, "Well, the most I could
$50?
is take $5 off. I'll do it for 45." Then he was like, "No, it's okay." And I gave him another chance. I said, "If you pick something else, I could go a little bit lower."
So now he got to pick a whole different haircut.
Nah, that's all right. Yeah, sometimes you just...
Him saying he gave somebody that came into his barbershop to get a haircut another chance with a $5 discount from $50, or him completely changing his haircut is hilarious.
Gotta let shit go.
For real.
Yeah, you trying to get me to knock too much off my value of work, bro. Like, I can't do it. I'm sorry.
If this is how barbers are moving, you guys are gonna have to start clocking in for real, because no one's paying $50 for a fucking haircut, dude.
I know barbers. My bro owns his own barbershop, has for the longest. There are legit expenses that barbers have to worry about and pay. But justifying $50 haircuts and up, I just think is insanity. Especially when we all remember when haircuts were $15, $20. Then
you talking about the 2000s. You know what I'm saying? Early 2000s. Maybe like going into like the 2010s, early 2010s. Yeah, back then. But, you know, booth rent probably done went up crazy. You know what I'm saying? The cost for clippers, you know, that goes up because these clippers have a life cycle. So, again, I can understand why they maybe have to go up on their price because of all these other expenses that come with it. But, I mean, yo, like, you got to make it make sense. You feel me? Like, I'm trying to see. Let's do some math here real quick. I know we taking a little detour, but I just want to see something. If you do, let's say you do 10 heads in one day, times that by $30. I mean, you done made $300 for the day. Now, I don't know how the whole booth rent thing goes, and you know, you paying for your chair and all of that, but if you are at least getting 10 heads a day, doing 10 heads, it's 30 days in the month. It's about 9 bands. I mean, I guess everything is just too damn expensive. This right here is just a clear indication that life is costing too damn much.
they went up to $25. But for like the standard price that barbers are asking for now to be $50 is just crazy to me. And there are other barbers like these social media barber influencers now that want to charge $100 for haircuts.
I don't fucking understand how there's barbers that are still not charging $100 knowing their worth. You're not selling haircuts. You're selling confidence. That's what it is. Confidence.
Yo, my man said confidence. Confidence. I'm selling confidence. You're selling confidence. Really? Really? Man, listen. I cut my son's hair. You know what I'm saying? And I do a pretty good job on his hair. You know what I'm saying? I fade it. I give him a lineup. I don't push his hairline back. I'm pretty good. And I've never went to school. I don't have to think about being confident in all of that. I just do what I got to do. Now, what helps me is I am an artist. You know, I paint, I sketch. So cutting hair is just, you know, another form of art, you know, being able to steadily hold the clippers and drawing. So it came natural to a dude like me. But this is just, you know.
I charge $100. I'm selling an experience and I'm selling confidence to them. That's why
I said it once and I will say it again. These barbers nowadays have lost their fucking minds. They're some of the biggest scammers of all time. Because what do you mean that you charging clients $100? Then, gang, I looked at your work. Your work is dog shit, gang.
$83.99. Okay, yes, that's happy birthday.
That's cut. I can't even see the lineup. Where's the line, gang? It don't even like you cut them. It's like you might have trimmed up in the back or you gave them a taper. But that work is not $100 worthy, gang. Only time I'm spending $100 on a haircut is if it's a house call. I'm not spending $100 for no regular ass cut, gang.
He was spitting nothing but facts, and this is why a lot of barbers are going broke.
Oh, well, we knew this was gonna happen. All right, so they say barbers are losing money because they're not getting no clients. $412 million. 412. because they want to charge $100 for a fucking fade. 70 to 100. We knew this was gonna happen. Y'all charging $100 for a fucking fade, bitch. I'm not rich.
Who can honestly afford to pay that unless you get one haircut a month and just be super scruffy in between the haircuts? For the barber charging $100, I wonder if that includes the beard. Do you still got to pay an extra $20 to get your beard trimmed up?
Listen, unless you are a celebrity barber, charging $100 for the common man is insane. I'm sorry. $100 is OD. You feel me? Like at that point, if I'm paying you $100, man, let me see something, yo. Because like I said, let's do our Googles real quick. Let me see. Andis Master Clipper. Okay. So if I really wanted to, and this is the clipper that I actually have upstairs, I can get this clipper for $125, my guy. You feel me? It's gonna come with the oil. It's gonna come with I don't know if it comes with the tensioner tool, but I'm gonna get the oil. I'm gonna get a couple of guards on it or whatever. I can probably get actually, I have the purple guards. Like I said, I come on here, but I'm saying if you somebody who is paying $100 every time you get your hair cut, you could literally go buy you an Andis Masters clipper and pay $125. Go watch a couple of 360 Jeezy videos and cut your own damn hair. And you're saving money. And I've had my Andis Masters clipper since 2016, 2015. Joint still runs smooth and everything. So nah, we're not doing that. And let's go even further real quick. We're going to get back to the video. I just want to see something else. Let me see. Andis let me do GTX, because this is the one I got. The GTX trimmer. All right. Here we go. This is the one I got upstairs. $79.99. And they let you do buy now, pay later if you ain't got the $80 up front. So for a little over $200, north of $200, you can get the clippers, get you a couple guards, and you'll be well on your damn way. Like, what are we talking about?
Yeah, if you're cutting a celebrity like Kai paying $100 for a haircut,
Exactly.
you're expecting regular 9-to-5 workers to be able to pay that for a haircut is unsustainable.
You know what I'm saying? Come on, dude. I get it. If you gotta fly out and shit like that, then you charge that type of price. You know what I'm saying? But nigga, a fade? Fuck no. I'm sorry. Fuck no. That shit is stupid. That's why niggas is cutting their hair now themselves. Niggas is really sitting there learning how to cut their own shit because they don't want to go to the barbershop. Make it make sense.
Barbers are crying right now, man, because business is starting to slow down, man. The internet and TikTok got a lot of these barbers thinking, bro, that they could really charge, bro, $50, bro, $60, $100 a head. Yeah, man, that's what TikTok did, man, to the barbers, bro. Had these people thinking, man, that they were something outside of a freaking barber, man. Don't we remember who y'all were? We remember who y'all were, bro.
Keep in mind, men get their hair cut at least twice a month. There are some people that go 3 times a month. They get a haircut, shape up, haircut. But you can't do that at $100 per cut.
And you know what? I'm happy that people, man, are starting to sharpen up. Be like, I'm not going to be spending $60 a week on a haircut, man. Like, are you crazy? Listen, no barber should make more than $30 a haircut, bro. Period. If people want to tip, let them tip. But no barber should ever charge more than $30, bro, for a haircut.
I completely forgot about the tip. I, just like most men, do tip their barber $5, $10 extra dollars. So if you're charging $60 to $100 for a haircut and still expecting the tip on top of that, nah. I think we can all just flat out agree $400 for a haircut is still a big no for just about everybody. But that's also the same for $100. Who can afford to pay that multiple times a month? That literally becomes a bill at a time when everybody is struggling out here. I get barbers needing to increase prices incrementally, at least to an extent, to keep up with the cost of living and make sure they can pay their own bills. But going from $25, $30 to $100 plus for the same haircut I was just getting last year, and they're just gonna shoot their own selves in the foot with that because people just can't afford it. But you know what they can afford? $30 on Amazon for some clippers so they can learn how to cut their hair. And
What did I just say? What did I just say, y'all? What did we just look up? Cut your own hair, man. Know what I mean? Go watch you a couple tutorials, learn how to fade, get you a self-cut mirror like I got upstairs, get you another mirror, you know what I'm saying? Look, you know, have one mirror facing you, while it's looking in the back at the mirror in the bathroom and learn how to line your back of your hair up, yeah, you'll be well on your damn way. And you'll save a lot of money. Again, I'm not against anybody's profession. If you're a barber and you're charging a fair price, then cool. If you feel as if though you're not making enough money in that profession, then it may be time to pivot and find another way to make some money on top of that. Like, listen, we already know that the economy is fucked up right now. Okay, we already know this. So it's no sense in trying to just stay in one lane and try to run it up and, you know, charge a super premium price. Nah, man, you're going to have to say to yourself, let me find another skill set that might be in alignment with what I do that can make me some more money. You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're going to have to do. You can't sit up here and be like, you know, I'm about to just charge $100 for a haircut every time. Nah, nobody's doing that. Nobody's going to pay that. You know what I'm saying? Not when they can go and buy clippers and learn how to cut their own hair. No. So I'd be curious to see where the barber industry will be in about another 5-10 years at the rate it's going. Will this mean barbers will be completely gone? No, because some people just don't have time to cut their hair. Like if you're a celebrity, you're somebody who's in the media and you need a haircut, you don't got time to sit there and try to line yourself, especially if you got a formal event you got to attend. You need that cut. You know what I'm saying? So that's where you call your barber, fly him out, pay him a good fee or whatever, and boom. But for common people that just, you know, day to day go to work, you know, maybe go to the park or something like that, man, get out of here. Well, yeah, that's going to be the end of the video. Y'all let me know down in the comments what y'all think of this whole situation with the barbers charging $100, $400. Like, would you pay that? And if you were a barber, what would you charge if you was in that profession? Y'all let me know. I'll be sure to link Jew Almighty's video down below in case you want to go watch some of his videos, support the brother. If you made it this far into my video, like I always say, I appreciate y'all. It means a lot to me that y'all be watching my videos. Make sure you like, sub up. Let's sub it up, sub up. Till the next video, it's your boy Robbie. I'm out of here.